Welcome back, everyone. After the clouds cleared out, it was really a beautiful day. Not as warm as yesterday, but it's going to get warmer tomorrow. In fact, we're looking at temperatures in the low 40s once again, so a lot of melting going on, and watch out for those streets too. Our photograph for tonight, a beautiful sunset. Once again, this one sent in by Danielle Shin, or I should say Danielle, that's what it is, Danielle Shin. Another great sunset, as you can see here again. And if you have a photograph just to share with us, by all means, send it to photos@ktvf11.com. And our numbers look like this. The normal high 23, today's high 25, right about where it should be. The low last night 1 degree above compared to normal 6 below. Record high 45, 1926, but up to 50 or down to 56 below in 1911. What a contrast in temperatures there. Our sunrise and sunset, exactly 11.5 hours of daylight. And we have wind warnings and advisories into Friday for the folks in the Healy area. Look out for hurricane gusts to 75 miles per hour in the passes starting tonight and continuing into Friday. And the Delta Junction area, not quite as gusty, but still strong, 65 mile an hour. So a lot of blowing and drifting snow around. Keep that in mind. Here's what's going on in our satellite and radars. You can see we have another band of moisture coming up from the south. But again, the key factor is this storm system is moving up the west coast, so it's just funneling all that wind right on through the passes and giving us those strong gusty winds and dangerous conditions. Keep that in mind. What's going on across the rest of the state? Well, the rain and snow has finally ceased across southeast Alaska after dumping some flooding conditions across Ketchikan area. Rain still falling around the Kodiak Island region, and some snow falling around Nome with just mainly partly cloudy skies at Barrow and partly cloudy skies also for Yukon. Lower 48 weather, well, they're finally going to get a break after this storm here moves through, and this storm is bringing once again heavy snow, blizzard conditions across much of the Great Lakes into places like Syracuse and Buffalo and Rochester, all those getting pounded pretty good, but it is moving out, and the overall system is looking like this weekend things will calm down considerably as still some cold air moving across the Great Lakes, but no real storms to talk about. That's good news, but it is going to be very hot in California in the 90s. How about that? Well, back to Alaska for tomorrow. Mainly cloudy at Barrow, 1 to 3 inches of snow in the Nome area and cloudy skies for Fort Yukon. Here in the interior, like we said, dangerous winds at Healy and Delta Junction, scattered clouds for the Fairbanks area, while over southeast Alaska, it looks like some mixed showers for Juneau, and rain will continue off and on in the Ketchikan area. Over southeast, or the southwest part of the state, looking at blowing snow in Cold Bay, snow at Bethel, and some rain for Kodiak Island, so that's where the worst weather is going to be. Over south central regions, cloudy skies at Anchorage, and rain and snow at Homer, with 1 to 3 inches in Valdez. Okay, time once again for our kids' weather. All this week we're talking with the kids from Badger Road Elementary School. Here's a young man with a question for me.
Hi, I'm Cameron in Mrs. Castle's 5th grade class at Badger Road Elementary School, and I have a question for the weatherman. Why is there no hurricanes in Alaska, but there are in other places with coastlines?
Well, once again, we do have hurricane force winds in the forecast tonight, but we don't get hurricanes because hurricanes need warm water to maintain their strength and become really powerful storms. And there's not a whole lot of warm water in the Gulf of Alaska, but we do have storms that each obviously reach the hurricane force conditions. Again, next week, or actually tomorrow night, we're going to be visiting with a teacher, and she will have an interesting, unique weather fact to present to us. Here's your forecast for the remainder of the night. Mostly clear skies, mild temperatures, 5 degrees the overnight low. Tomorrow's forecast, look at that, 42 degrees with scattered clouds and a lot of melting going on, and the extended forecast calling for temperatures to slowly cool down through the weekend. Maybe some snow showers on Saturday, but overall nice weather for the dog racing this weekend. And otherwise, looking at overnight lows dropping down a little bit cooler than they have been, down below the 0 degree mark, or down to 5 below exactly on Sunday night and Monday.